The year was 1927 and the Soviet Union was standing at a crossroads. The revolution that had shaken the world just 10 years ago was crumbling under its own ideals. When Vladimir Lenin died in 1924, he left behind no clear successor, only a note of warning. In his final letter, Lenin had cautioned the party about one man, Joseph Stalin. He called him too rude and feared that his power could be dangerous. Behind the scenes, Stalin had already begun weaving a web of control. As General Secretary of the Communist Party, he had access to every file, every name, every rising leader. And with a quiet precision, he placed loyalists in every key positions. The press, the army, the secret police. His greatest rival was Leon Trotsky, a brilliant orator and the hero of the Red Army, loved by the people and respected by soldiers. Trotsky represented the revolution's original fire, intellectual, idealistic goals. Stalin represented something darker, discipline, control, and fear. For 3 years, a silent power struggle raged inside the party. While Trotsky argued for global revolution, Stalin pushed for socialism in one country, claiming the USSR should first build strength within its borders. It sounded patriotic, it won hearts. And then came November 12, 1927. That day, at the 15th Party Congress, Stalin made his final move. Trotsky and his supporters, Grigory Zinoviev and Lev Kamenev, were expelled from the Communist Party. Their protests were crushed, their voices silenced. Trotsky himself was exiled, first to Kazakhstan, then to Turkey, and later hunted down all the way to Mexico, where he would be assassinated with an ice pick years later. Rivals gone, Stalin stood unopposed. He was now the supreme leader of the Soviet Union. But his victory came at a chilling cost. Over the next decade, Stalin's rule turned into an empire of terror. He launched the Great Purge, executing old comrades, generals, writers, anyone he suspected of disloyalty. He built massive labor camps and gulags where millions would die. He controlled the press, rewrote history, and turned fear into loyalty. Factories rose, armies grew strong, the Soviet Union became a world power. But beneath the march of progress, the cries of the silenced filled the land. The revolution that began with hope for the people ended with one man controlling their every breath. And it all began on this day, November 12, 1927. Joseph Stalin turned comrades into enemies and the revolution into a dictatorship that would shape the next century. Thank you for today.